Lucanis, if you lose control of Spite, I'll have to put you both down. No hard feelings.
Good. But you should know, all the people who ever tried to kill me are dead.
Tosh will have my back. You can't handle both of us.
I once killed half a dozen Venatori while stuck inside an elevator. I'll take my chances.
That place where Rook found you, the ossuary. What else goes on there?
Nothing good.
How did you survive it?
Shut down completely. Think nothing, feel nothing, except what you need to escape.
What's left?
If you're lucky, revenge. And bad dreams.
Spite still behaving?
As much as ever.
You live another day.
And so do you. Spite would shred you after I tore you apart.
Figured you more for a gentleman assassin.
I'm a professional, not a gentleman. I get the job done. Manners don't come into it.
Lucanis, looking for a book on exorcism?
Maybe Spite wants a bedtime story. Davrin, you haven't asked me in a while.
If you mean Spite, I'm laying low.
Right. Don't spook the quarry.
Especially when the quarry can lie to your face. You say Spite's under control. How do I know that isn't Spite talking?
The wings are a giveaway. But I'm glad we're keeping you on your toes. So, the Grey Wardens have griffins.
What of it?
It's another secret your order's been keeping.
What does that mean?
Wardens act like the heroes of Thedas, but they hide just as many shadows as they fight.
And your crows are saints?
No, but we don't pretend to be. We're honest about our work. Davrin, for all your worry about me, you've got your own problems.
I'll take them any day over being possessed.
You're a warden. You've got actual blight inside you.
So you know a few warden's secrets.
Your blood reacts to darkspawn and can drive you mad when Archdemon shows up. And if you survive that, you eventually wander alone into the deep roads to die.
That's the vow I took.
Until you snap. I've seen it happen.
Not me.
Everyone says that. I'll be watching. It must haunt you, Davrin, knowing the blight inside you will be your end someday.
Spite could be yours.
Could be. But as a Grey Warden, it will be.
How do you know so much about wardens?
We've done business.
They hired you?
There was a contract.
Were they the mark?
It's complicated. Another time.
What was that warden business you were talking about, Lucanis?
Not all of your order meets their end so nobly.
What does that mean?
Some would rather leave before the blight takes them. The crows oblige.
Wait, you're saying they hire you to...
They're both the client and the mark.
What?
They make a choice. We oblige them.
I don't want to know anymore. Lucanis, how do you decide when one of your targets deserves to die?
Usually when the client pays up front.
I'm serious. Do you just kill anyone?
No. There has to be merit.
Merit? Who decides that?
The Talon of the house.
And then you just carry out the order?
It's my job.
Must be tough to sleep at night.
You kill for a living too, Davrin. How do you sleep at night?
Like a baby. The things I hunt are pure evil. Monsters. There are no shades of gray with Darkspawn. But you...
Provide a service.
What if your target doesn't deserve to die?
Who does? Good, bad. Everyone dies eventually. We just speed things up.
Could have fooled me. Then tell me this, Lucanis. Suppose you had a contract to assassinate me. Would you take it?
Depends. What did you do?
Nothing. Maybe I pissed off the wrong guy at a bar.
That's trivial. It's beneath the crows.
What if I stole the guy's money?
Then he couldn't afford to pay us.
You're avoiding the question.
This is actually not too bad.
For what?
Getting rid of evidence. After an assassination, some clients don't want the body hanging around. Too many questions.
You just dump it out here in the Fade?
Who would ever know?
I would.
That can be dealt with.
Here's the part where I back away slowly. Lucanis, after Weishaupt, I think we might have bigger problems to deal with than each other.
We might.
I still don't trust Spite. I don't understand him, but I trust you.
I still say wardens are dangerous, but perhaps not you.
Fair enough.
You know, Davrin, even if you had tried to come for me, you would have failed.
I kill archdemons for a living. I can take out one crow.
Not this crow.
I have a griffin. They eat crows.
I have a demon. They eat cats.
Good thing we'll never have to put any of this to the test.
Davrin, I can feel Spite taking over. I'm losing control.
Rook, this is it. Here we go. I'll try to keep this clean and painless. Do you want it in the heart or the neck?
Shoulders.
Shoulders?
Feeling tight. Need a massage.
Wait.
A nice Orlesian hot stone rub should do the trick.
Not funny.
I disagree.
Lucanis, I guess you can stop drinking coffee now.
Why?
Spite's not a problem anymore.
I like coffee.
Maybe you should step up to something stronger.
Like gingerwort tea?
Forget I said anything. First Talon.
What?
Seeing if you've got the hang of your new title yet.
Right. Me. First Talon.
If you join the Wardens, you could become the first Warden who's also First Talon.
The first Talon Warden.
Or First Talon First Warden.
Is that the first Talon who is a Warden, or the first Talon First Warden?
So many possibilities.
Davrin, maybe I can teach you some new techniques.
Like what?
The art of walking in shadows, unseen, unheard.
Stealth doesn't usually work with monsters.
Why not?
Your targets are people. Their senses are dull. Their smell, hearing, it's barely there. You could sneak right up on them. But monsters, darkspawn, they sense everything.
How do you handle it?
Brute force. Run fast, strike hard. And I'm not beneath killing them in their sleep.
A good strategy. You don't play fair.
And I'm still alive for it. They're not.
Davrin, I have a proposition.
Do I really want to hear this?
You're training a son, sharpening his skills.
Or trying to.
Let me help. Teach him the quiet kill.
You want to train Hassan?
No one ever looks up. My targets wouldn't see him coming.
A griffin assassin?
He's part eagle. Why not part crow? He'll be a natural.
No, Lucanis. Just no.
Hassan would be the perfect assassin.
Never.
How is it any different from what you're teaching him?
Griffins are born to hunt darkspawn. It's an instinct. What you're proposing, murder for hire, he's not a mercenary.
What if I pay him with gingerwort truffles?
We're done with this.
I heard about Hassan helping the Hala.
It was a sight to see.
You're letting him go soft.
What?
He's a predator at heart, like us. This will make him a sheepdog with wings. All anxiety, all the time.
I don't know about that. People can change. Maybe griffins can too.
We'll see if you think that when he's herding wisps in the lighthouse. Davrin, you really think the griffins will be safe with the wardens?
I have to. The past is behind us. What happened was 400 years ago.
History has a bad habit of repeating.
It won't while I'm still around. If there's any hint of trouble, the wardens will have me to answer to.
Isn't that how Isaiah got into trouble?
Yeah, but I don't plan on turning into darkspawn, so I think we're safe. Lucanis, did you ever change your mind about an assassination? Spare a target?
From time to time. Once, a target had killed an important politician and went on the run. The family wanted retribution. I let her live.
Why?
She was a servant. The politician had been beating her, so the servant returned the favor.
Self-defense.
Anyone would have done the same.
Any other targets you've spared, Lucanis?
I was sent to kill a murderer once. He robbed and poisoned a man.
Then why spare him?
He turned out to be 14 years old. I won't kill that young. There's still time for them to change. They deserve a chance. If I'd been faster, quicker with the dagger at Weishaupt, Gideon would be dead now.
I was there, Lucanis. I saw it myself. From one professional to another, you did everything you could.
I missed the target.
You also pulled off the most incredible acrobatic assassination attempt I've ever seen.
Well, if you're going to kill, do it in style. Just remember the killing part.
Next time.
Is it strange for you, Davrin? Being alive after Weishaupt?
I still don't know what to think.
Word among the crows is that few Grey Wardens have ever faced an archdemon and survived.
I could feel some kind of energy when my blade struck. I thought that was the end.
And now that it isn't?
I'll grow old with a griffin. Zara's dead, Lucanis. Figured you'd be happier.
Solve one problem, another takes its place.
I'll give you that. I hunted a viper claw once, only to find a blood wraith at the end of the trail.
I found Ilario at the end of mine.
Look on the bright side. What good are you as an assassin without a mark to hunt?
So the Gloomhowler was once a Grey Warden.
Not proud of it.
I seem to remember saying you couldn't trust Wardens. Bad blood in their veins.
I thought we moved past all that.
Oh, we did. It's just, when I'm right, I'm right.
Uh-huh.
I wonder what happened to the Gloomhowler, Isaiah, that she became so twisted.
Probably lived in the shadows too long. Her guilt turned into rage.
Then she turned into a monster.
Something you and I could learn from. A person deals with death and darkness for a living. It doesn't always end well.
Then we'll just have to watch each other's backs. Davrin, you think killing is so black and white. But what about those wardens you had to kill to rescue the griffins?
They weren't wardens anymore.
You don't sound convinced. Did they deserve to die?
We didn't have a choice.
Isaiah would see it differently.
She was lost in the darkness.
According to you.
You agree with her?
Of course not. But it wasn't black and white. She was once a warden, just like you. And in her own way, she wanted to protect the griffins, just like you.